Hello hockey fans and welcome back to the Bomb Shelter for another exciting episode. I'm Johnny B.
Copel Walker. I'm Doc Walker.
Together we are Bombers Live, coming to you every Sunday throughout the Great Lakes Hockey League season. Today's episode is brought to you by the Pizza Station in Jackson, Wisconsin. Call them for food, they'll deliver, eat in, carry out, whatever you want. They got great food, not just pizza, they got awesome chicken. Give them a call, Jackson, Wisconsin, folks. The show is also brought to you today by BG Decal and Apparel in downtown West Bend. See them for all your apparel needs. You want to get something made up for your youth team, bar league team you got going, whatever. They'll give you custom apparel, whatever you want. Hats, coats, shirts. You know, get a hold of them. Downtown West Bend, BG Decal and Apparel.
Reasonable prices and good merchandise.
Excellent merchandise, for sure. Thanks, as always, this week to Cody Sivman from the Portage Lake Pioneers, Sage Lajeunesse from the De Pere Deacons, and Cody Bordeaux from the Marquette Mutineers for getting us the score sheets and their continued support in our little enterprise to cover the Great Lakes Hockey League. Bombers Live birthdays this week. Looks like we only got one again this week, but it's a really cool one, guys. Tomorrow, Monday, Anthony Lashawa.
Chubbs,
Mosinee Papermakers goalie. Awesome guy. Him and his wife are awesome people. Happy birthday tomorrow to you, Chubbs, for sure. So, we had a couple Bombers games this weekend to talk about, I guess, guys, eh? Friday night, the Bears came to town to take on your West Bend Bombers. First period would start out in that game with a goal by number 17 for the Bears. James, good fellow, unassisted. That would give the Bears a 1-0 lead. The Bombers would then respond with a goal by number 7, R.J. Rick, assisted by number 26, Robbie Gervino, and number 2, Andy Parrott. Bears would then respond with another goal by number 15, Jordan Foster, assisted by number 28, Jeff Wills. Then the Bombers would tie the affair at 2-2 with a goal by number 16, Connor Jonason, assisted by number 8, Jason McAloo, J-Mac, and number 20, Dusty Jonason. That took us to the end of the first period with the game tied at 2 apiece.
It was a great first period. Lots of new fans in the stands, a couple moves. And Bombers Live even raffled off a NHL jersey. So it was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good game. Yeah, that was a fun night. Second period would ensue, and it would start off with a goal by number 8 for the Bombers, Jason McAloo. What's his nickname?
J-Mac.
J-Mac, that's right. Assisted by Dusty Jonason and his brother Connor. The Bears would then tie the affair at 3 on a goal by number 9, Terry Collada, unassisted. Took us to the end of the second, 3-3 tie. Another good game this year. We've seen a lot of close ones.
Yeah, and I think that was Parker's first, Dinovich's first start in West Bend.
Yeah, their goalie.
Yeah. He was taking our ridicule pretty good. He didn't want to come by us though.
Second period is always tough on the opposing goalie down if you're playing up at the hangar, you know.
Chaos corner.
Yeah, it gets a little rowdy down there. So third period would then ensue. Bears would get the first goal there. Number 6, Niles Owen, put one into the twine, assisted by number 15, Jordan Foster for the Bears. But then the Bombers would again tie it by number 9, Dan Schultz with a goal, assisted by number 24, Russell, the Professor Johnson. That left the game tied at 4 apiece, but then with about a minute left in the third period, the Bombers would take the lead for good on a goal by number 7, R.J. Rick, assisted by number 21, Steve Klug, and number 26, Robbie Gervino. That would give the Bombers a 5-4 exhibition win up at the hangar.
It was a great game. R.J. looked great. He's playing well. Another great win. Another Bombers-Bears battle, as always.
Yeah, it was another, you know, it's a rivalry game. It was exhibition, but, you know, it's a pretty good game to watch. You know, it's close the whole way.
I thought there would have been more Bear fans in the stands.
I was just going to say, you know, there was some. I think we saw maybe 20 or 30 maybe, but, you know, I miss the old days when they used to bring like 100 people down.
Yeah, they don't travel like they used to.
You know, that makes for a good hockey atmosphere. But what are you going to do? Goalies in that game. Bears, like Copa was talking about, number 30, Parker Dianovich made a start down there. 49 saves on 54 shots faced. While Bombers, number 30, Mike Cowell, 28 saves on 32 shots and the win in the exhibition. So Good game to go watch if you're a fan. You know, it was a good hockey game. My buddy Nick Lewinsky, his little boy Blake dropped the puck, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a good game. What are you going to do?
Yeah, and Cowell, he made some really great stops near the end to keep the Bombers in the lead. So
He sure did.
It was a good job, Mike.
Yeah. Oh, little thanks to Craig Peterson, too, for taking over my rink announcing roles for the second and third period so I could go bang on the glass in Chaos Corner for a little while.
Always a good
I
time.
miss it down there, that's for sure. It was a good time. So then last night, me and Doc traveled up to Marquette to watch the Bombers take on the Mutineers.
Yeah.
Big thanks to the Bombers team and all you players, Coach Tim, for letting us tag along, stow away on the bus.
Stow away.
We were going to make Doc ride on the luggage rack, but they didn't have one, so he got to ride on the inside with us. Good time, though. But that game, anyways, first period would start out by goal number 19 for them, Captain Joey Enright, assisted by Howlin' Wolf Bellinger, and his brother Nick, also assisted on that play that put Marquette up 1-0. Marquette would score again on the first goal of the evening for number 21, Mike Peterson, assisted by number 15, Ryan Schmelzer, and number 9, Brandon Smaby.
Maybe.
2-0 Marquette. West Bend didn't get the first goal of the evening by number 9, Dan Schultz, assisted by Russell the Professor Johnson and Marshall Klitsky. 2-1 Marquette after the first period. Good game. What'd you think?
Yeah.
It was pretty close. Chippy game in the first period especially.
Considering we had the Iron Man team up there, the Bombers actually looked pretty good. That first goal, what could you do on that one? It was a 3-on-1 situation, so of course they should have made that shot, you know.
Yeah.
There was a couple that Joey had. He had wide open shots and missed them.
Yeah, a little chippy in the first period too. It was a little bit of an incident between number 21 for us, Steve Klug, and number 26, Cody Bordeaux, for them, where they were kind of getting into it a little bit. Both got penalties. Cody unfortunately got a cut on his chin. I don't know if it was from the stick or his helmet, but he got stitched up and he was back out there. So it was good to see that Cody was okay.
He's Cody's up there trying to stay on top of Goon of the Week.
Possibly. Well, that's what I thought. We saw him go off the ice, and I'm like, oh, would he get a game misconduct just so we could get Goon of the Week? But no, he was out getting stitched up. So it was good to see he got back in the game, though. Second period, Marquette would get the first goal of the second of the evening by number 21 for them, Mike Peterson, assisted by Ryan Schmelzer and Ryan Eli. West Bend would then respond, a goal by number 8, Jason McAloo, J-Mac, assisted by R.J. Rick and Connor Jonason. Dan Schultz would then tie the affair with his second into the twine for the evening, unassisted, sent us into the third period, tied at 3-3. Great game, very close. Some hits, a little bit of chippiness, you know, which you like to see in a hockey game sometimes, especially from a fan's point of view.
The Bombers didn't look bad at all at any point in time in the game last night.
Even though they had a short bench.
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't really look outmatched at any point, which was good to see for a short bench. Third period, Marquette would get the first goal by number 21, Mike Peterson, his third of the evening for the hat trick.
Yep.
One hat.
One hat.
One hat.
One hat went on the ice. Yep, that was it. All right, at least one. When we were in Fond du Lac, not even one made it.
Wasn't anybody
It was
wearing
the guy
hats.
working the door at the penalty box.
Yep, one hat. Yep. Brandon Smaby assisted him on that, and Ryan Schmelzer also assisted on that. Then West Bend would see their number 9, Dan Schultz, get his third goal of the game for his hat trick.
We threw our hats.
Dano!
The Bombers got their hat trick, and there was two hats on ice.
That's right.
Got a double.
Mine is, yeah. So we had more. Assisted to Shea Klitsky and Russell Johnson. Got us to the end of regulation, tied at 4-4. Another overtime game for the West Bend Bombers this year. Another scoreless overtime for the West Bend Bombers this year. Which means the third shootout for the West Bend Bombers just this season. Crazy.
That is crazy.
Pension for the drama.
I don't even know if anybody's ever been in that many shootouts in a season.
I don't know, but it was great to see, man. It was exciting.
We were excited for it.
I bet.
I think it was the first 3 rounds went through, and none of the players could score. They couldn't get one in. Speaking to the guys afterwards, they said there was a lot of slush on the ice. It was hard to get the puck to do what they wanted to.
Right.
But West Bend would see number 10, Marshall, the howitzer Klitsky, snap one into the twine for the only goal in the shootout. Brick wall Billy shut down their guy at the end for a road victory for the West Bend Bombers, giving them 2 points.
Huge
win up in Lakeview. Big crowd, you know, had to be a few hundred people up there. So it was great to see Billy doing his strut at the end after after we shut them out in the shootout. So great game for the West Bend Bombers. Goalies in that game, number 32 for Marquette, Brandon Knopf. 41 saves on 45 shots faced, while number 1, Brick Wall, Billy Sias, 30 saves on 34 shots faced, and the important league game win for the West Bend Bombers, giving them the 2 points. Again, special thanks to Cordy Bordeaux and his mom Jill. Awesome hospitality to give us a tour of the locker room, which is really nice, I gotta say.
Facility up there.
And also Joey Enright, you know, and the whole Mutineers organization. Everybody was really great having us up there.
I'll keep you up.
I ran a little Facebook Live and my battery died like right at the end of the shootout, but it was cool to cover part of it and see what's going on in the Great Lakes Hockey League. So speaking of going on Great Lakes Hockey League, let's see what Copa Walker's got to talk about this week. Copa Walker.
Thanks, Johnny. A couple games going on, including the Pios taking a 2-game road trip. But we'll start out with the Makers against the Dogs in Appleton.
Oh.
8 seconds into the game, number 25, the kid I told you to watch out for, Trevor Hoth, scores his first goal of the evening from Lentz and 13 Velo, 11 in Velo. Then the Dogs would score from number 21 Hughes and number 14 Caney. Lentz would get on the sheet, number 11, from 25 Trevor Hoth and 13 Velo again.
Yeah.
And then Yardo, number 9 Bednardzik, would get a goal from number 23 Alstrom and Tomsky, number 26.
Christian Tomsky, yeah. Good kid.
Dogs would answer with a number Kiso, number 4, getting a goal from number 7 Klitsky and number 14 Koenig. And then Kulp, number 12, would get on the sheet from number 6 Heller and Greg Hansen, number 17.
Oh, sure.
And we would end the first period with a goal from number 11 Laird from number 6 Janison. Good game, 4-3 Makers after 1.
Wow, that's a lot of goals in one period.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Floodgates were open on both ends, eh?
Yeah, maybe they weren't playing any D or trying to give the fans something to
They were playing dodgeball. The goalies forgot. They thought they were playing dodgeball. Get out the way.
Second period would come out and 25 Hoff again would open the scoring with a power play goal from number 7 Nick Bush. Number 26 Tomsick from number 7 Bush and Alstrom would get a goal. And then number 14 Koenig for the Dogs would get one from 12 Lee. I think that's a new guy.
Yeah.
And then Culp, again, number 12.
Max Culp, yeah.
Got him another one from 17 Hansen. Followed by number 25 Hoff with the hat trick.
Wow, this kid, I'm telling you.
From number 11 Wentz and 17 Hansen. So I told you guys to watch all 4.
Yeah, we've been saying.
It's on you if you don't stop this kid.
Yeah, better keep an eye on him.
Third period would come out and the Makers would get one more goal from Lentz, from Velo and Heller for a huge 9-4 road win.
Wow, that's nice, man.
Chubbs, he had to do some serious work though. He stopped 42 of 46 shots and the Dogs would play 2 goalies. Cheney would stop 13 and 19, which
wow, he was
I can't believe that. And then number 30 Kroll would stop 12 of 15.
Wow.
So unfortunately the Dogs fell out.
No Alex Racino mentioned in that sheet.
No Alex, he must not have made the
But his protege, right, number 25, eh? He was on the sheet in a big way.
Real nicely for them.
Hey, and our own Tanner Triggerstad, he also played with Hoff. He knows about the Hoff.
Ah, Triggs knows about him, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So the next game would be the Pios heading down to De Pere. We all know De Pere's a new team this year.
Yeah.
So the Pios would score first from number 5 Zerbst from 18 Plo. And then Deacons would score from number 19 Bellinger from number 8 Johnson, the new kid.
Okay.
1-1 after 1. Pretty good showing. Pios came to play a little bit, I guess. Pios would answer and get another one, taking a 2-1 lead from number 21 Lepisto from Sivanen, 14, and 21 McKay.
Cody on the sheet.
Yeah. So Cody got on the sheet.
Yeah.
And then Deacons would get another one from 24 Huff from the other Belanger on that number 16 on that team.
Yeah.
Deacons score again from number 5, Pearson. From Steinhoff, 72,
Yeah.
and 18, Machuski. Another one for 19, Belanger. From
Wow.
Johnson, again, shorthanded. And then we have another shorthanded goal from the Piles. From Lapisto again, from number 25, Love.
Wow.
So, looking
Two
like a pretty
shorties.
good game. Couple shorties in the
Yeah.
game. We go to the third, and the other Belanger on that team for the Deacons, number 16, he would get himself on the sheet. And then Piles would score from number 28, Norcall, and Kuska? Something like that. I'm not sure, guys. And then Belanger, number 19, would get himself a hat trick from Girardin,
Wow.
number 26. Cheap shot Joe.
Wow.
Cheap shot.
Then
Love
number
you.
22 for the Deacons, Lambrick would score from Steinhoff. And that would be your final. 7-4. Deacons get another win.
Wow.
Wow.
They got more points than last year, maybe more points than the season before. Deacons they're playing pretty good. Y'all watch out for them.
Wow.
Tushis,
Believe
33.
it?
No more DePere in the rear, folks.
He'd stopped 32 of 36. And Madela, 32 of 39. So, Piles, they put up some numbers, but they
Yeah.
didn't win that game.
Yeah. Cool.
Wow.
Piles' second game would
Wow.
be up in the Dome against Eagle River.
Oh.
ER, and they would score first from number 21, McKay, and 17, Kuska. Then ER would get on the sheet from number 22,
ER.
Robinson, unassisted.
Sure.
21, McKay would score again, and the Piles lead after 2-1
In the dome.
Yeah.
in the Dome.
Little road lead, eh?
Huh.
Yep. Piles again would score from number 26, Schwartz. From 21, McKay. So McKay 3 points on the night. Good game for him so far. Then ER would start storming back. Number 13, Johnson would get a goal from number 14, Savola. Then the machine this year,
Uh-oh.
number 19, Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Got
Again.
on the sheet again from number 2, Cornley, and his brother Lucas, back from the shoulder
All
injury.
right.
He got himself a point. Then
Good.
Tijon, 23, would score from Big Mac.
The mustard.
Number 3, McDonald, and number 2, Cornley again. And now it's time for the Piles. Third period, number 11 would take it upon himself, Charlie
Charles.
Turner, and get
Captain.
himself an unassisted goal.
Captain Charlie.
4-4, and then number 10, Foles for the Piles would get a goal. Take the lead, 5-4.
Wow.
On the
That
road.
was on the road.
In the
Okay.
dome.
There was still like 7 minutes to go in the game when that goal was scored, so ER had
They had
plenty of
time,
time,
yeah.
plenty of time, and they also had a power play the last 2 minutes of the game,
Wow.
but it
Oh,
wasn't.
wow.
But it wasn't enough, and Lowney would get the win and hold off ER for the huge victory for the Piles.
On the board with their first win
Wow.
this year, hey?
So congratulations to the Piles.
Yeah, good job.
Number
Portland.
30, Madash, stopped 19 of 24. So, I mean, they only
That was a
put up
close game.
24 shots.
Yeah.
And then Lowney, he did some work as well. He stopped 41 of 45 shots. So ER was all over him. They just couldn't solve this kid.
Yeah.
So big,
Wow.
huge win for the Piles.
And another loss for Eagle River at home.
Yeah,
Yes.
so they seem to be dropping a little bit.
Yeah, they start off hot. We'll see what they can do in the second half of
I
the season.
think they only had
Come up
14 players.
there. Yeah.
What? Again?
Yeah.
Don't know what to say
When
about
we
that
played
one.
them, they only had 12.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on with that team at home.
Yep. Got to get guys to go to the games and be there, right? I guess.
Especially at home.
Yeah. So
So-
that's that game, hey?
That's all I got for the weekend.
All right.
Wow.
Three big games.
So that's what we got from around the league with Colton Walker this week, as usual, folks. And before we turn it over to Doc for his weekly segments with Winter Week and Civ Central, there was a little something we wanted to talk to you fans and players about. The league commissioner, Pete Krieger, wanted us to bring up to you guys, maybe have a little discussion in the comment section afterwards about what your thoughts are about all these exhibition games.
Yeah.
He talked to Doc and I about an idea for a new format, which would be, you would have to see 3 divisions. You would see the 3 UP teams as one division, and then you would see De Pere, Mosinee, and Eagle River as your central division. Fond du Lac, Appleton, and West Bend would be your southern division. You would play the teams outside of your division you would play same as now. Once at their barn, once at yours.
Right.
And then the teams in your division you would play twice at their barn, twice at yours. So,
Right.
you know, with Monroe dropping out, it was an idea to see more games that count instead of all these exhibition games, which is something I'm sure will get brought up at the league meetings again too. But he just wanted input from you guys, so leave your
Right.
comments out there. Maybe I'll throw a poll on it. You know, leave it as is or expand. Let you guys weigh in, but you know, feel free to comment. You know, get a discussion going about that. I know Junior weighs in and watches this show, so it'll get back to the league, and they'll have a little input from you guys, the fans and the players, in this format.
Yeah, and it'd definitely be better for the league if more games counted, because more
I think
guys
so.
would show up for games, and you know, their stats would count also.
Right.
So it'd be a lot better for the G, and I think the competition would increase a little bit more.
Yeah, you would think so. So yeah, we just want to throw that up to you guys. So now, like we do every week, we're going to turn over to Doc Walker for his Goon of the Week, Ziv Central, 3 stars, all that good stuff. Doc Walker.
Thanks, Johnny. So let's get right into the Civ, boys. We did not see this guy. We haven't seen him yet this year, but we'll give him a nice honorable mention, won't we?
Sure.
All right. And the Civ is Phil Madela of the Pios. Gave up 7 biscuits, boys.
Oh, Madela, huh?
Yeah.
Must have renewed his food card license, huh?
Yep, he was
Probably
hungry. Yep,
You probably did. You know, you got to feed people out there.
filling up the net.
Okay, boys. So we didn't really have too many penalties this weekend, which I thought was kind of odd.
Yeah,
You know. But we do have a goon.
we do?
Yeah.
Who do we got?
And the goon is Matt Zerps of the Pios, number 5. He got a tripping, a cross-checking, and a high stick, boys.
Well, that'll add up to Goon of the Week. That's a lot of minutes right there, boys.
Yeah.
Busy game.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
say so.
Either that or he had a chip on his shoulder.
Yes. Okay, boys. Now the standings have changed up a little bit here now.
Uh-huh, yep.
Bombers still on top, 5-2.
Yep.
We got 10 points.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Marquette, they moved up now,
Mhm.
even though they lost to us in the shootout.
They got a point out of that.
Yep, they're 4-3, 0-1 with 9 points. They got a lot of games in already. They're halfway through their season. Fox Cities, they're halfway through their season too. They're 4-4, 8 points. Eagle River slipping, Johnny. They
Yeah.
started 3-0. Now they're 3-3, 0-1 with 7 points.
Yeah.
Now,
Not a lot of games this
Right.
year. You can't afford to
no,
lose
you
too
can't
many.
afford to lose early, right? Calumet, they didn't play this weekend. They're still 3-0. Mosinee got a must-needed win. They're now 3-1, fellas.
Yeah.
Bankers looking tough.
Now,
But
right
see,
behind them, boys, here's
Calumet, 3-0.
3-0.
Only 3 games played. That's a lot of games in hand, and they haven't lost yet. So.
right.
We'll see how they travel this year.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mhm.
Now here, this might shock you
We'll see
guys.
them soon.
De Pere, 2-3-1, 5 points.
Yeah.
5, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Behind them is Fondy
Yeah.
at 2-3.
And a couple of them games that they.
Yeah.
Get the heck out of here.
Fondy's
Yeah.
behind De Pere.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Wow.
Portage Lake finally getting their win, boys. They did take a loss this weekend, but they're 1-5. They
They're on the
finally
board.
got 2 points. They're on the board.
Good for them.
And we're only 74 days till
Wow.
the tournament, my friends.
That's going to be, wow, before you know it's
Yeah.
going to be here. I can't wait.
Okay.
Book your hotels,
so,
folks.
let's get into the 3 stars, boys.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Who did well this week? We know some of
Okay.
the guys. Fill us in, Doc.
So, we got the 3rd star. We seen him really. It was nice to see him come back. Number 7 for your Bombers, R.J. Rick.
Nice.
2 goals and 2 apples this weekend.
Yeah, good job. Yep.
Good weekend.
And a bloody nose, but he's okay, I think.
But I'd also like to give an honorable mention to that goalie for the Pios, number 29, Trevor Lowney. He stopped, like Cope said, 41 out of 45 shots to give the PLP their first win.
Yeah.
Big win, a lot of work.
So, for our 2nd star, boys, I got 3 guys listed here.
All right.
Because this was a hat trick weekend.
Yeah. What else can you do?
We got number 9, Dan O'Schiltz for the Bombers.
Yep.
Number 21, Mike Peterson for Marquette.
Same game.
Yes. And number 19, Mark Belanger for De Pere. All 3 of these fellers had a hat trick.
Yeah. Hats off to them.
That's some good work, showing your talent and getting it done for your team.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hats everywhere.
And last but not least, the number 1 star is this young kid,
Here he is
number
again.
25, Trevor Hoff, Mosinee Papermakers.
Yep, purple
hat
power.
trick and an apple.
That guy's making some noise. We heard about him, and we've told you about him.
Racino said that's his protege, so I guess we'll let that stand until we hear otherwise, right?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see when they come to our building. Can't wait to see that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll play them soon. Okay, boys. So let's get on to the games this weekend.
Yeah, lots of them.
Now, like Cope mentioned, we'll see what they do when they travel.
Yeah.
Cal against Fondy.
Friday night.
Fondy.
Friday night, huh?
That'll be a good game. That's Friday night.
Friday.
Yes, sir. We have PLP in our barn, boys. So
Portage Lake, come to
we
town
haven't
Friday
seen
night.
the Pios, so it'll be nice to see them boys come down.
Yeah.
And ER and Mosinee will be playing for the Paper Cup, right? That's what it is, or the River Cup.
River Cup, I think.
Okay, that's this weekend. ER is at Mosinee on Friday, and then Mosinee is at ER on Saturday.
Oh yeah, that'll be a packed house too.
So yeah, and you know that's always a battle.
Is that Derby weekend too?
I think so, yes.
Okay, yep.
So, on Saturday, we got De Pere traveling up to Marquette.
Really?
So, let's see what these boys can do against that young flying team, man. Because
Yeah.
those boys fly around up there.
They do.
That ain't
De
no
Pere ain't
joke.
that far. They can travel well. If they bring 3 lines, they should be able to hang with them. We'll see what's up.
Yeah. Then we got PLP going to Fondy, on Saturday night. So a tough weekend for the Pios playing us and Fondy. And
Yeah.
by far, the game of the week, the one that everybody wants to see,
Yeah.
the tournament rematch,
Yep.
Cal at West Bend.
Oh my God, I can't wait for that one.
Last
It's gonna
year's
be a
number
good
1 team going against the Bombers again. And
Hopefully everybody brings their full squads, especially the Bombers,
Yes.
so we can see what this freaking game is going to hold for us, because there should be a battle up at the hangar.
Yes, sir.
Like Doc said, Friday night, Bombers are at home against Portage Lake. Saturday night, Bombers are at home against Calumet. Both games, 8 p.m. Come out to the Calumet Ice Center and support your local Bombers. If not, support your other favorite team in the Great Lakes Hockey League. Till next week, I'm Johnny B.
Cope Walker.
I'm Doc Walker.
And we are out. Go